Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Another fun and exciting video today. My local neighborhood scrapper just departed with easy money. I gave him some cash for a couple of fine beauties. It was a deja vu. Last week he brought me a mower and a pressure washer. Same thing today. Mower, pressure washer, and a bag. I gave $45 for everything. I figured $5 for the bag, $10 for the Honda. I think he said it started, but I don't see any hose with it. But at least we got the wand last week. We just got the machine, a Generac. And then I figured $30 for this. It had a bag on the Toro Recycler. So my son and I kind of looked at this, and I says, I think this may be a Hurricane Debbie casualty. You could see the rusty water probably came out of the exhaust. I didn't know it at the time. I just looked it over from a distance and thought it was complete. Deck's not rusty, but upon further inspection, you can see all this debris. If you've ever had anything flooded, a vehicle or a house or anything, all this debris in the water. When the water recedes, it stays where it was. So we've got debris all up the side of the tank here, right about that level. You can see behind dyno, we got some there. Mr. Snakey's got a little bit of debris there. So how high did this thing get up? I see some right there. The plug has got some debris. Okay, this side showing more. We've got that right there. Got some here on the tank, some up here. So this thing might have been pretty well submerged. So let's try to figure out if this thing can be salvaged or what the deal is. So what do you think we should start? Maybe pull the plug, make sure there's no water in the cylinder. If that's dry, we'll go ahead and juice the CARB. What kind of condition is the filter in? Oh, I would call that bad condition. Look at all the build up there on the wafer. Oh, that kind of sucks. Got some zippies in a row. Is this to keep the cover on, maybe? Or something else? I don't know, hard to say. Let's get serious. What year is this thing? 149 cc. I gotta look closer. I gotta get you back up on the stand. See if I can see anything back here. California emissions, don't drink the gas. Trying to do this one-handed. 20378 or 6. The model 20378. It's an 8. 20378. Serial 4032755. 85. That's about all I can see. Toro, Bloomington, Minnesota. Bag was never used unless the storm washed it, but it doesn't look like it was used. Okay, let's start troubleshooting this thing. Let me move you guys to the side. I just want to see if I can read a date. And look at the blade. Look at the blade at the same time. Okay, the blade's flat and the lift is totally sandblasted off the back or the top side. Okay. $149cc, data manufacture, March 5th, 2018 on this Kohler, 2018 Kohler. So third month, I'm sure it's a 2018 on the body as well. So we're looking at a 2018 machine. Let me get a screwdriver. What I want to do is just pick out the debris, that pile of debris on the intake that I kind of shook loose. I don't want it pulling into the CARB. Not that it matters at this point. No filter. I'm going to have to clean the CARB anyway, but that's all dirt. Okay, there is fuel down there. Why don't we, before we do the plug, I'm going to get my turkey baster and just see if this thing's got water in the tank. My $30 Toro, I have high hopes. Not a bad looking machine. I just hope it wasn't flooded. We had serious flooding. You drive around in some neighborhoods and everything's out at the street. Mattresses, sofas, anything cloth, carpeting. Okay, I found the bottom cavity right about there. Let me take a sample. 100% water. That's all water. There may be a couple of speckles of gas on top, but that was a total water. Total water suction on this. Yeah, look at the cap. I got debris all right here. So if it got up to this level, it probably made its way into the tank. I mean, these are somewhat tight, but if this thing is submerged, water's going to find its way in no matter what kind of, I just made a mess, what kind of sealing is going on. Yeah, all we're doing is pulling water. And got a little bit of gas on that one. See the water at the bottom? It really separated just now. Gas at the top. That little pool there is H2O. You can see it right there pretty well. Big cloud of water holding the debris. So I kind of spilt some here, and you see all the water droplets I just spilt. So what do you think we should do? We'll do the plug. Okay, they kind of make these dipsticks dark. That's kind of stupid, don't you think? Can't really tell if it's golden brown or well used with a dark background, right? Kind of looking for that McDonald's milkshake. We're low. There's the bottom hole. And I don't see the milkshake. Okay. Time to remove the plug. What kind of plug is it? Is it a Kohler? I can't see the name on it. But yeah. Got some debris right there. This thing really filled up. So probably Harvey, the homeowner, didn't know how to deal with this. I think it's just a matter of airing this thing out, getting rid of the water out of the tank, the CARB. We're going to change the oil anyway, just because it would look kind of on the dark side. Okay, that's not that size plug. Let me grab another spark plug socket. I don't seem to see what I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. We got them. They were just hiding. Okay, which one do I think it is? I think it's... I think it's 3/4, and it is 3/4. Okay. Whoop. It's the original Kohler. You got some moisture there. Some debris. If that's carbon. Yeah, water. A couple of pounds on my fist. We got moisture. So you know what we'll do? We'll blast some air into there. Baby, pull the rope, pull rope. Kind of blast it out of the exhaust as I go in a circle. So I think this thing will clean up. Okay, let me get a clip for the bail bar. Okay, I got one. We'll put a clip on it so I can turn the engine. Both cables are in great shape, not rusty. So I'm guessing this was probably in a shed or somebody's garage. I'm thinking shed most likely, because the amount of water, shed might have been lower than the foundation or the pad, so to speak. Okay. Okay, a little hesitation there when I first pulled it, so maybe we had some rust starting on the rings, but I pulled it past that point and some of that compressed air was coming out of the intake this way, so it was kind of blowing out that sand that I shook loose. So that was good. Get rid of that loose sand. Let's put this back together. I'm going to fire it off. We know we're not going to be able to do anything with that amount of water in the system. I just want to see if it's got spark and compression. So this 2018 is looking good. Great traction here, or tread on the front wheel drive. This is going to be a home run with the bag. If I get this no oil change required Kohler going the 675, this is going to be 250 every day of the week with the bag. We're going to Lawrence Carroll this thing up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm talking nice. Oh, Lawrence is going to be proud. Oh yeah, that's going to shine like a new nickel. Holy cow, this is going to be good. I'm getting excited. Okay, let's button down the hatches. Let's see if there's any moisture in the exhaust. We're going to find out here in a second if we get a big blast of water out of the pipe. Okay, snug that down. Put the wire back on. Okay, okay, there we go. Kind of moving the linkages here. It felt like the throttle linkage was a little stiff. Okay, so we got enough just to test it with the amount of oil that's in it. So let's just do that. Get this production rolling, see if we've got potential here. I'm pretty confident that this thing's going to work out. Okay, where's nitro? Here we go. Nitro. You know, I got two nitros in my hand. You guys choose. You want the ether or the CARB choke cleaner. They're both highly flammable. This has been sitting outside, but it's still got fluid in it. Let's go with the nitro CARB cleaner. We have more of that. I'm running low on the ether. We'll save that for a rainy day. Okay, direct inject. Not worried about any of that right now because I'm going to have to take this off. Anywho, okay, let me put you here. You guys tell me if anything blasts out of here. Clucky. I don't believe the kid's in cadets, so you gotta supervise. I'll only listen to you, Clucky. And that was what, 3 or 4, and it's getting better. Why does it sound like it's firing through the intake? Did they hit a boulder and then park it, and then now we got 2 issues? It wouldn't be the first time it hasn't gone the way I thought it would. It kicked off, it just sounds weird. A lot of noise through here. But it finally kicked off. I'm sure there's quite a bit of moisture in the system. We're going with ether. Holy crap, that's enough to start a 6-cylinder diesel. Smell that ether in the morning. I can smell that ether, the unburned ether. So nothing shot out of here. It just sounded kind of weird. I'm going to turn it over and kind of spin the blade. We may have a secondary issue. I guess I got to keep my eyes peeled now that the storm has passed. Might see a lot of flooded out mowers. See the backside, it's all sandblasted. Let me kind of pick a mark. This is going to need some more attention. Okay. Blade's straight. I picked a mark here and the tip of the blade's going by the same point. So I don't know. I guess I just got to plow ahead with the CARB clean. And see. You guys got any suggestions? Just sounds kind of weird. It's getting better. I think we're burning through the moisture. I'm wondering if it's the adapter, blade adapter. It's got some in play, but not enough to be concerned about. Okay, one more looky look. I'm going to grab a 10mm open-end wrench and just drop the bowl. Just to see if the bowl is clean yet full of water. Is it rusty? I think this is a fresh kill as far as, I think I got flooded here in the storm. I'm just going to try to catch whatever I can with that fabric softener cover. Okay, we're starting to drip. Drip, 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 drip. And it looks like water. What we're going to get is all the dirty water from the tank's going to just keep pouring out the bottom here, as long as the float bowl is in the down position. And it's just water. Water, water, water. Just add more water to our cloud down there is all we're doing. So some brown debris there, but it's just water. Water, water, water. And it's still dripping. Let me put my finger over the hole here and catch some of this. And then we'll show you. I should probably turkey base what's in there as much as I can. Put a little fresh gas in, let it pour through the bowl. through the CARB. I think that's gas right there. Yeah, that's gas. Yeah, it smells like gas. That's gas. We finally hit pay dirt. So let me look in here. How much we got left? Not a heck of a lot. So I think we got rid of most of the water. Yep, gas. So I'm gonna stick this rag up here just to keep the float up. We'll do a little experiment. Can we start the engine without putting any fresh gas in? We let all that water come through. Let me just wipe this off. Yeah, got some scum buildup there. Okay. The only thing is we got all that sand and stuff that's in the intake. We still may have to do it, but I'll do that later. Let's, for the heck of it, just see if we can get this thing to run on its own power. Kind of a hasty fix. Let's move quick so I don't waste any more gas. Okay, it's still leaking gas. I'm tightening it up so we know there's still gas in the tank. Okay, let me get down here quickly and tighten this up. 10 millimeter. Okay, so that's tight. All we gotta do is pull. Yep, still a little bit of liquid in there. I hope it's fuel, but I think it is. I think we let all the water pour out. What was on top is the gasoline. Snaky, don't drink this. This is bad. Hi. Somebody's out front. I gotta go. I'll come back at you.